Welcome back to the channel, guys and gals. My name is Norman, also known as King Julian on the channel. Uh, I want to welcome all the new subscribers and a big heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you. And I pray and hope that y'all each have a very wonderful Christmas holiday and New Year. And hopefully this next year, everybody will prosper. So if you read the thumbnail, yes, I've acquired a 1940 scratch-built passenger car that came in a parts lot that I bought originally for parts. And when it came in, I saw something that was so unique and actually had to see it in person. I picked up this lot for $10 off of eBay. The lot's just it's gonna be a miracle. One of these cars is gonna be a miracle to rebuild. Okay, um, which I had already unboxed it because I wanted to see the shape it was in before I brought it to the channel. Let me grab the box real quick. We'll get busy and take a look at this. Yes, like I said, I'd already opened the box just to make sure that it was delivered safely. So here is the first one. Now, the guy told me that he found this in his grandfather's garage. This is a true O scale 21-inch Pennsylvania car. Now, this one right here, the only thing I'm going to do to it is put trucks on it and get the windows put back in it. I am debating on whether to repaint it or just touch it up. I really like the Tuscan red on this one. It doesn't have a lot of detail parts on it. Looks like a lot of this was all hand built. Uh, I mean, it's an interesting car. It does need the door steps down here, which I do have some. So that's not costing me anything to fix this because I also have the plastic to put in the windows as well. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave this one in Pennsylvania. Not really too sure. Originally, this one was bought for the F&M excursion train to go with the other scratch build. The other scratch build heavyweight. But I believe this was considered a sleeper car. I think. I'm not really too sure because I'm having some issues with this one identifying the layout of it. So it may have been a sleeper car or a baggage car or a lounge car or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out as time progresses and I get to start working on this one. And this will be a project for January. So the one that was so unique is what caused me to buy this lot for $10. Originally, I was going to use it for the body until when I saw the pictures and when it came in, I saw it in person. I'm like, that is so unique. I can't change it. I can't. I can repaint it. I can update the couplers on it and put diaphragms on it, which is all I really need to do because it's already got the 3-rail O scale trucks on it. But it's so unique for being a late 1940s build, and whoever came up with the idea of how to do these trucks, awesome, genius. I'm not going to question it. Okay, this is very unique. Look at these. They're just hand cut, rolled metal platforms. I have not ever seen anything like this. This is one of the shorter cars. There is seats on the inside. So at one time, this was detailed. It needs, of course, it's going to need new steps down here. I have got a couple of steps I can put on it. It's just a very unique car. I mean, there's no road name on it. I mean, I guess I could letter it whatever. Guess I could letter it Santa Fe, you know. It's got handrails on it. It's not very well detailed. I mean, other than interior. Wish those windows were a little bit more clear so I could see in there. But this is what caught my attention was these trucks. I've never seen that from anybody, and it's just very, very unique. Um, I don't know if that's a mark setup or a very early American Flyer wheel set, but from what I can see on one side, it looks like cut marks. So somebody more than likely designed and built these from scratch. And instead of going out and purchasing a lot of material and a lot of parts, they built some of the stuff themselves. And oddly enough, there is no connection point for a coupler. So I'm thinking this was in a push pull system. I did contact the seller and ask him if he had another one like this or two more. And I'm thinking if he does respond and was able to find any more like this, then who knows? Maybe build an articulate out of one of them. I don't know. Articulate passenger car by simply moving this up here and make sure it's got the swivel. I don't know. Figure that one out later. Because I do have, let's see right here, a spare knuckle coupler, Atlas knuckle coupler. Not a big deal to mount it, body mount it, just like this. Let me put my hand out of the way. Just like this. And I did find that if you go to Lionel.com and put in for their O scale or Lion scale passenger car diaphragms, you can still get them. Or you can go to eBay and get them. So, and which off of eBay, it's still $6 for both of them. So how about we work on tightening up these trucks right now, and put some shorter screws in there. And let's start right there. Move y'all over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Before y'all ask, yes, a little bit of an accident, nothing major. Coffee does a body good. All right. Let's get these big long screws out of here. If I can keep my screwdriver in my hand. Yep, it just went flying. All right. Definitely very, very unique. I will definitely give it that. And this is like so cool. I mean, this is like preserving history right here. This is true preserving history. And these steps in here, those are all handmade. They're wood. I need to try to get that buckled down somehow. I have to pull that off and sand a little bit there. I have to go though. So take that one little washer and put that little washer right there. Let's pull a number 6. Yes. Yes. Okay. You can tell this guy, whoever had it at one point, did in fact have something happen, because there is multiple screw holes down here at the bottom. Just 2, but nothing major. Let's see where we're at on the first one. First one's at 2 1/4 in. Make sure I'm reading that right. Where's my readers? Kind of funny, a couple of years ago, y'all wouldn't have heard me say, where's my readers? Alright, so that screw hole is right. Yeah, these are cut. These were fabricated from something. I'm not too sure. See the two slots right there? Maybe fabricated something from Marks or something. I don't know. Definitely unique, though. That's for sure. Uh-huh. So, what we got going on here? That one's centered. Fixable. How much of that did he remove right there? Half inch, that was removed. Okay. So on one end, he clearanced them out by removing a half inch. So that's what we're going to do on this other end to get clearance. And need my razor saw here real quick. I'm going to cut through that to make sure. Because there is no clearance on those trucks. I'm willing to bet that at some point, this little, I can't recall this one, little one, got this train car. All right, we'll do this other way. Here's my little bitty hacksaw with a little fine cut blade. Was there we go. That'll work. Let's see, do we have the clearance that we need? Yes, we do. Now we got clearance for it to turn. All right, so that's fine. All right. And didn't even cut through the body, so we're good there. Okay. Y'all might hear me do that a lot. All right, so we got to clean up that end. One of these wheel sets kind of look like marks. What do they look like? All right, so I'm going to put a little bit thicker washer underneath it to help it slide. Just like that. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Here's screwdriver. Where'd you go? Oh, looks like I looked in the right spot. Oh. I'd get this number 8 screw and washer back in. That is turning now. And definitely will at least make 042. 042 curves, so that's good. Huh. Alright, this video's getting a little bit long here. But that's alright. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen, I'll bring you right back. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand drill a new hole. Right back here. We have a pilot hole. I'm going to hand drill this because the wood is kind of old. I don't want to take the chance of it, like, bleeding or cutting through or busting up. So I'll do that. 6. One end he's got multiple, it had multiple holes, and the other end it didn't. So that definitely tells me at some point when he was building this, he wasn't really too sure about some things, and just was trying to make it right. And there's nothing wrong with that. So we're going to backfill the wood a little bit. At least right here. We're trying to get some DAP wood filler in there. And what that's going to help do is to re-strengthen the wood there. Anything that might or could be in there. We don't want to get a lot of holes going that would possibly create a danger while the car is rolling down the track that would cause it to collapse or have to start modifying even more. I don't want to do that to this car. This car is very, very unique. Alright, so now we're going to take a little washer. Let's put the screw in first. Okay, so we are in, drill it down, so it kind of cuts the threads for it. Take the screw back out. Take the little big washer, flat washer, or fender washer, however you want to look at it, whatever how you want to say it. Sinuses are driving me crazy today. Anybody else having sinus issues? I don't know what, my sinuses drive me crazy. They have been for a while, but it seems like it's worse right now than it has been. Of course, yesterday was 70 degrees, and the day before was 70 degrees here in Texas, or at least the Dallas area, and then got cold. It got down to about 50 last night, and then it was back. It's already back up in the 60s right now. Constantly battling the weather around here. All right, now we got these back. They're secured. They're nice. They're tight. They'll be able to rotate. That's what we needed. We wanted. I just want to make sure these other holes are filled in down here. And of course, this car will get some paint. I mean, I don't know what type of paint. Probably got the blend of one of my own paints or something like that. Got a little bit of repair work to do. No big deal. Especially right there at that one end. Looks like it's pulled loose and took the take some of the wood with it. DAP wood filler, plastic wood filler, great stuff. Once it dries up, it is some awesome stuff. And I'm using the natural. You'll get it at Walmart. I think I paid like $3 for it, something like that. Wasn't much. All right. All right, there we go. All right. So the trucks are nice and firmly attached now. That would truly help out. May still put a bowl strip underneath there, not too sure. Just kind of, we'll see what it's sitting at. Meantime, let's get some oil on these wheels. And of course, before actually doing any hard running on it, gotta fix some other stuff, but you know, it is what it is. What helps. In case y'all are wondering what I'm using, I found some of these cars. I know everybody says use Luberdale, whatever it is, however you say it, whatever. Don't care. Well, I used it in G scale. I used it in HO. Used it here, but I've also found on a lot of these cars, especially if they got metal components, metal trucks, metal wheels. Believe it or not, I found that the Lucas gun oil works really well on these. Kind of did some testing, and after a little bit of playing around, And we're good. All right. So that's good. We're good there. I'll probably take my Dremel and do all this. Just make sure the wheels are all nice and cleaned up. Yeah, these aren't, I don't know what type of wheels those are. Huh, interesting. I'm going to say those are probably either Marks or early American Flyer O gauge. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this very unique session with a very unique passenger car with a very unique truck setup. Apparently, at some point, somewhere, this was fabricated or cut from another model, and the guy was very ingenious in how he did it. I don't know much about this car. I don't know where it came from, other than what the guy said came out of grandfather's collection. I would like to find another one like that, just because those wheel assemblies are so unique. That's just preserving history, no matter how you look at it. That is just preserving some American O scale history. Thinking outside the box. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. As always, keep the shiny side rubber down. Have a safe and happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you all, and Happy New Year. If I don't see y'all before then, you probably will. In fact, I know you will, because we got a video coming later with the work train. It's gondola, tank car, work car, kitchen car. But before we do that, we're going to run some 1950, 60 cars that y'all have never seen on this channel. As always, keep the shiny side rubber down. See y'all in the next one.